Oh, look, you're always looking to improve, but fundamentally we come here to improve our football, and I thought we did that in a lot of ways. This Port Adelaide game, our effort and our ball winning was really well, but our efficiency inside 50 I think we had 59 entries last week. I don't want to talk too many numbers, but we didn't get the reward for the dominance on entry. So we worked on it during the week. We pointed out, and I thought we were a lot better at finding targets inside 50 and scoring. So there was just a bit of accuracy in the end. You know, it could have been more. So, but look, we'll take that improvement. We also knew that Geelong had been challenged. Obviously, Bartel, champion of the club, concussion, Motlop, a disciplinary reason, had them, you know, probably squarely focused that everyone had to step up. So and they didn't disappoint. I thought they had 70 tackles, which is a lot, and they worked, and they had some young players in, and you know they're a team in transition. So yeah, I thought we went about it in the manner that we expect of ourselves, and in the end, I think you could describe it as professional. You know, our effort and our ball use and our defence and our clearance work was all strong. So yeah, we'll take. It wasn't perfect, a long way from it, but it was a pretty good brand, and we've already spoken about. Well, we've got West Coast at home. They've had a thumping win. They're up and about, and it's another challenge that lays in front of us in a week's time. So yeah, we've moved on pretty much already.
The screen and run both ways seem to be really overwhelmed Geelong here.
Well, we think we're a really good running team, and which everyone does, but it's strength of mine as well. And we've worked really hard over the summer. So when you reach for the work, it's there because we've done it. So we know that. And so yeah, we did run it out. I thought we could have been a bit better in the last quarter, but we pulled the sub maybe a touch early, and then Clark went off with the knee. So yeah, there was a bit to like. We ran and moved it, and but I thought they never gave up. They kept fighting on, and but in the end, we probably just could have finished a little bit better.
When you're talking forward efficiency, what was it in particular? You know, choosing the right option, or was it?
Well, it's not a complicated process. It's just, you know, it's up around 50% scoring percentage. So one of every two entries, you should basically be scoring. So last week we clearly weren't, but today we were. You know what we have? 29 of 55, so it's pretty good. But then it's a bit about, well, you want them in the corridor and you want to nail your set shots. And we probably missed 4 or 5 from 30 to 40 metres out in the corridor, I would think. But it can be tricky. Breeze down here, fatigue can come in. And so it's more, you create the opportunities, and then efficiency, goal efficiency is obviously helped by accuracy. So.
Is Nat 5 taken it to another level this year, or is this more of what we saw last year, Nat 5's?
Oh, look, I'm not great post-game. I thought it was a pretty even team performance, but I know Nathan played pretty well. I know he's pretty special in the air, you know. And I thought the longer it went, the better he got. He dominated the last quarter. So, look, they're great signs. Our midfield was very strong. It's won and lost in the midfield. They've had a couple of injuries and suspensions, and we took our opportunity there.
How did you rate Johnson and McFarlane against their big targets?
Yeah, look, we thought they'd play 3. We're happy being a little bit undersized at the moment, if you could call it that, because it gives us real run and bounce out of there. As long as the pressure up the field is strong, we'll defend it quite well. So I thought our whole back 6 fought on, and I thought they had some moments. There was Stanley a little bit off turnover. Hawkins always going to take some monster marks. He's a pretty special player. And I thought Mitch Clark's a big boy who can take a mark, or draw a free kick. So they had their moments, but overall I was pleased with them.
You mentioned centre actors that +1 a fair bit of the time. Was that sort of the plan coming into the game?
No, not really. Geelong have been pretty good at, sometimes they'll hold their 6 forwards and sometimes they'll roll one up and spit one out. So it's just about players making decisions. But he played well in Westhoff the week before. He played well in the last year's final. So he's a mid-tier player that's really building, and I think he can get better again.
You mentioned Zach Clark before. How did he pull up his?
Yeah, I think it was his ankle early, and then late because he had that knee issue. I think he just flared it up a little bit, the posterior. So other than that, I haven't got the full report. But we scan colds, mate. So they'll scan it, and then it doesn't seem on the surface, but you got to let it cool down. And but yeah, we're really expecting that he's okay. But look, we've got John Griffin and Jack Hanneth and Michael Apnis. Peel playing pretty good footy that are looking at it. So one goes down, no one needs to step up.
Well, place day for the derby then next week.
Oh, look, they're intense games, and it doesn't matter where you place on the ladder, and our players know that. And I think, particularly the Dockers, when the Eagles were so strong, we were able to get up and get some victories. So it's not about ladder position. We'll be squarely focused on it. It started now with the recovery, and we need to sort of come with our effort again and give ourselves our best chance.
Did you see the Valentine and Taylor incident?
No.
It looks like he may get looked at. There was some sort of high contact. Is it frustrating that he gets put in these positions?
Well, if I haven't seen something, I can't comment on it.
Before it's up to the games and late changes,
Yeah.
is that something you're going to persist with, having those sort of to complement Pavlich up there as well?
I thought he was pretty good, the kid. 1-1, caused some spills, gave Walters and Ballantyne. And he only played one game at Peel. So, yeah, we're quite pleased with him. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's his third season, 196 tall, 96 kilos, off a rookie list. It's a pretty good pick by our recruiting team and our development team. And Matthew himself are working pretty hard to become an AFL player. Yeah, we're quite pleased with him. I mean, he's got plenty of improvement, and they take a long time, but yeah, he's on the right track. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.